I'm meteorologist Ryan Halicki. Thanks for clicking to WYTV.com. I know all attention is on the storm system that you've been hearing about for several days coming later this week. We're going to dive deep into that, but I do want to quickly prepare you with what to plan for in the near term. For your Monday night, no weather worries. All is quiet. In fact, temperatures will be a little bit warmer. Futurecast shows us down in the teens what I'm looking for lows to start the day. Now, through the morning, I do expect a subtle increase in our clouds. Will become mostly cloudy into the afternoon, and temperatures on your Tuesday warmer. We're talking highs nearing 40. I think we could do a little better than what Pinpoint Futurecast is picking up on here. I'm expecting readings around 40 degrees Tuesday night. Well, we'll see plenty of clouds coming in and a warmer start to the day there, with lows Wednesday morning only in the lower 30s. Now, Wednesday is when the activity gets going. We're going to start with rain showers developing as we get into the afternoon and continuing into the evening. Wednesday night, we start looking at this wintry mix coming into play. So as we head further into the week, there's still some fine tuning that has to be done with this storm system. I'm confident that we see rain showers developing on Wednesday. I'm confident that we see that change over to that wintry mix Wednesday night. Thursday, I'm confident that that's when we have the biggest impacts from this storm system. But what we're looking at is either one of two scenarios, and this is where we still have some fine tuning to do to the forecast. Scenario one would be from a slower arrival in the colder air, and that would result in periods of sleet and freezing rain. It's less snow, but a bigger impact from the ice. Scenario two, well, that would be more of a snowy scenario. So let's walk through both here. This is scenario one. This is what the European model is showing. And what you notice is that wintry mix showing up and kind of staying put through much of our Thursday. It takes until closer to midnight on Thursday into Friday with this particular model run before we see that change over to all snow. Now, that scenario is on the table and would result in higher ice accumulation values for the valley. Now, what we'd be talking would be ice accumulation potential of a half an inch to over 3/4 of an inch, perhaps close to an inch in spots. That would be a very significant ice accumulation, and with that amount of ice, we would see a much higher risk of downed branches and power lines and power outages. Now, on that scenario, that would shift the heavier snow further to the north, but still, even into northern Trumbull County, I think either way, you're looking at heavy snow in these areas as you go north of Warren, and especially as you come into northwestern Mercer County, where you would have that higher snow. Now, scenario number two would be with that faster arrival of colder air. That's going to shift the icing down further to the south, keeping us mainly in a swath of widespread snow. So that significant ice, well, that would be much further south if we can get that colder air in just a little bit earlier in the day. And what we'd be looking at, though, would be much higher snow accumulations. We'd be talking double-digit totals likely for a large portion of the viewing area. So either scenario that plays out here is going to result in significant travel impacts. Wednesday, not much to worry about with wet roads, but Wednesday night into Thursday early morning, as that wintry mix develops, we'll start seeing road conditions deteriorate. And then throughout Thursday into Friday, I expect difficult travel likely, regardless of whether it's from snow coming down or sleet and freezing rain. And the precip, well, that will depend on your location and the timing of that cold air arrival. So I'm going to continue to fine-tune this forecast, and we'll head a little further into those specifics of where we're going to see the heaviest ice and snow as we head further into the week. But regardless, the impacts will be high with this system. We're talking messy roads. Yeah, everyone's going to see that. We're looking at that potential for down branches and power lines, highest if we stay in a period of more of that frozen precipitation. So this is a good time to cycle through your generators and check the sump pump backups if you have them. Make sure that you have batteries on hand, flashlights as well, and make sure that things are charged up here Wednesday as we get into the heart of this storm system heading into your Thursday. Right now, though, things will be quiet in the near term. Just a few clouds, 16 degrees our low. Tomorrow morning, clouds increasing. We become mostly cloudy through the afternoon and a little warmer, 40 degrees our high. Wednesday, not too many impacts as we're looking at mainly rain showers, though I do think that we could see a lot of ponding and puddling up on the roadways with all the snow on on the ground, everything's frozen. The rain that comes down, it's not really going to have anywhere to go. So likely to see that accumulating on the roadways. So take it easy on the higher rates of speed on the interstates, as you could have widespread areas of ponding that could cause you to hydroplane. Thursday into Friday, slick travel conditions likely. Again, looking at that mix in ice turning to snow. The timing of that changeover will determine how much accumulation we see and the accumulation of which type of precipitation. So that's what we'll be fine-tuning going through the week, but plan ahead now for slick travel Thursday into Friday, and behind this storm system, colder air as we drop back to teens to around 20 for highs and single digits to slightly below zero for lows into the weekend.